In June 2019, I took to the road to ask people from all over the country about their dreams. I thought I would be learning about them, but I'm also learning about myself. Join me and see what you find out about yourself as you listen to other people answer the 3 dream questions.
Well, everybody, to me, this is just my opinion, everybody on this earth is put on this earth for a certain thing. And I know my certain thing is a nurturer. My job is nurturing. Nurtured my mom before she died, my father before he died. So everybody's put on this earth for a certain reason, and you have to know that reason. And I know my reason is to be a nurturer. My reason is to help other people.
This is Phyllis, and she has agreed to answer the 3 dream questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, the first question, Phyllis, is what are your hopes and dreams?
My hopes and dreams are, well, one I can say is definitely, I hope and dream that my grandchildren will be able to reap the rewards of this earth. So many changes since I was a kid. So watching them grow up and not even have the same things that I had as a kid. Being able to just play outside without the worry of gunshots or cars running rapid down the street, speeding down the street. So
did you have that growing up?
I did. I was able to say I had a good childhood playing, being able to not worry about gunfire or worry about cars speeding down the street. There was more respect. And I just want my grandchildren to be able to experience things where they're not always in constant fear or worrying, where people get along. People used to get along much better. It didn't matter race or color or religion. Everybody played in a neighborhood that was already diverse. I moved into a neighborhood that was very diverse, so everybody got along. Everybody looked out for one another. So I want my grandkids to be able to experience the good things about life, not always the bad and the fear and the worry. I want them to be able to enjoy their childhood. So that's my hopes and dreams for that.
Okay. Do you have anything for yourself?
For myself, I want to be able to have a healthy, happy, balanced, worry-free, as far as finances, retirement. I want to be able to retire and paint and travel and spend time with my grandkids. So for me, that's what I have, a dream of a happy retirement, not a sickly retirement. Most people, now the government says you got to work so long. I don't want to work as long as the government is telling me. You don't know how my mind and my body's going to feel. You tell me, okay, by the standards of what you perceive, that my life, I should be working till I'm 75. I don't want to work till I'm 75.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy life while I'm still healthy. Most times, this is not every 75-year-old, but most times they're going to the doctor a lot. They have a lot of medical problems. I want to be able to enjoy my life. I don't want the government telling me, okay, I see you working till you're 71, 72. You don't know what my life is like. You don't know how I feel at 71, 72. You don't know if I want to get out the bed to go to a job. So I don't want to be dictated to when I'm told to retire. I think that's cruel to tell somebody your life expectancy is 71, but at 71, how do I really feel?
Yeah.
You're telling me at 71 I'm feeling good enough to work, but maybe I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. So you want to have a healthy and happy retirement.
I want to have a healthy retirement where I'm retiring saying, okay, I'm feeling good, I'm ready to do the next phase of my life.
From the little bit I know about you, I don't think you'd ever really retire. You'd just move into some other thing of, you wanted to travel, it sounds like, and you want to...
Yeah, I would like to travel, and then I would like to be able to spend time with my grandkids, my family members. I like to paint. I still like to color. I want to be able to take my coloring books out and my crayons out and give them time and color or paint or...
Cool.
I enjoy helping other people, but I want to be able to enjoy my life as well.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's a 2-part series with that, you know?
Now,
Give and take.
Do you remember when you were a little girl?
Yeah.
Some of the things you wanted to do?
I wanted to be a pediatric nurse. So even then, I knew I wanted to do something that pertained to helping other people.
Send me a snap
Even when I was a kid.
Do you know where that came from?
My mom. My mom was always a very loving, caring. My mom took other people in. My mom and dad, like relatives. If they didn't have anywhere to stay, that was my mom and dad. If someone was hurting or needed help financially or was physically or mentally down, they came to my mom and dad. So I've always seen my parents nurture other people.
Oh.
So yeah, I've always felt as though that's my calling, that I was supposed to nurture someone.
Part of the second question is how have your dreams changed over the years? But
not much.
Yeah, that's
Not
what I was
much.
thinking.
I didn't go into the field of medical field as far as being a nurse, but I work with the mentally and physically disabled, and with the mentally and physically disabled, your mom, your sister, your teacher, your confidant, you're everything to them, because sometimes they don't have anybody else. And just like they know when you're having a bad day, you know when they're having a bad day. So you kind of
an extended family.
It is.
Sorts.
It is.
Yeah.
So yeah, it didn't change drastically. I didn't go off too far off.
Well, let's go back to that 12, 13-year-old girl again and give her some advice. What would you tell the 13, 12-year-old Phyllis, or what would you tell if you had a group of adolescents, or maybe even somebody that's just getting married? Is there anything that you wish you would have known back when you were?
Don't lose you.
Don't
lose you. Don't let somebody else dictate your life. Sometimes you get into relationships or couples, people get married and they lose their self. There's nothing wrong with having a partner, but you still have to be independent. You still have to know who you are. And a lot of people make that mistake thinking, now I got to give my all to this person. And then when you break up with that person, you don't know who you are. You're starting over from scratch. You have to get to know yourself again. It's like, okay, what was I like? What did I used to like to do? I got to go back to doing this, something that I didn't do once I got in this relationship. I stopped doing that, and a lot of people make that mistake.
Amazing.
Yeah, I've seen people do that. It's like,
yeah,
oh my gosh.
I heard a French marriage counselor say that in America we have unrealistic expectations of our spouses because we're supposed to do everything and be everything with them.
And then you lose you. And then it takes a lot of time to get back to who you are. You have to regroup, as they say. But I would say don't lose your independence.
Yeah.
Fight for what you really want to. If you believe in yourself more than anybody else.
Has anything else come up since we started talking?
Has anything?
It doesn't have to come up. You might have said it all, but if there's something that came up that you would have said.
I think I would have said what I'm saying now. I think I think my old me, the 12 or 13-year-old me, should have more confidence in me. I don't think I had enough self-esteem back then to realize that I had dreams that I really could have fulfilled.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, just keep your confidence and hold on to your self-esteem.
Thank
And believe
you.
in you.
Thank you very much, Phyllis.
Thank you.